1 gearing and 2 Zhaos, so I'm curious to see how they do it.
The thing is, if they pull this off right, they can use the Zhao to cap, so they don't need the other gearing. But I see what you mean, because you would use a Zhao and 2 gearings to cap all 3 caps, and they can't do that. That is an interesting.
They're going to be hard-pressed to cap with a Zhao on this map, certainly early on. Maybe in the late game, but as long as there's planes and destroyers on the other team, Zhao's... this map is only 42 by 42, so that limits that stealth range. I should say it limits the usefulness of it, because there's just only so many places you can be.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Zhao does suffer against CVs quite a bit.
Well, yeah, big time. All right. Des Moines, Zhao, Yamato, and Gearing headed up towards A. Minotaur's headed that way right now, but will probably turn in and cut to B eventually, I would think. Montana and Zhao. Actually, okay, this is interesting. So, PSV is sending a tremendous amount of firepower to A. Everyone but the Yamato and the Zhao is going to A. I'm assuming...
Well, they're going to have a fun surprise, because RSTC sent 5 ships to A. Wait. 6... Yeah, they sent 5 ships to A.
All right, rumble at A, kids.
The Minotaur, Hindenburg, and Yamato are going to C, and Hakuryu's not going anywhere. It should. So... This is going to be fast.
This is going to be exciting. Somebody's going to eat some pain.
Hopefully not NA.
Well, hopefully not.
Minotaur going in not to B directly.
No, the Minotaurs, when you see them go to B, they try to kind of... I don't say they try. They tend to take a bit of a circumspect route.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to have fire coming in, no question.
That's just a matter of, is he going to put it at an arm's
His
length?
AA is helping Dory win this air war, though. Dory was getting beat up a little bit from an early strafe, but Sparrow's AA coming in, making a big difference there.
Mm-hmm. Now PSV's northern ships show up. Got Des Moines and Zhao are spotted.
Well, they're starting to get their first look at how much firepower is going to meet them at A. We'll see if they react.
Yep, Captain Jack Sparrow, though, is unable to get into... He's not going into B.
He's not right now. I think he's waiting for those planes to back off.
Or he's waiting for those ships in the south to get
I'm assuming he
away.
wants to be unspotted.
He's unspotted.
He has some pretty good cover right where he is. Ships to the south have shots, but they're not great
in the
ones.
gearing, laying smoke for Niflheimer, who is now
Indeed.
slowing down in broadside in a smoke cloud.
Well, and Darth Crater now lining up.
Going in there.
Crater now lining up to smoke Warplanes Tiger here on the north side of A. As Game Wiz's Zhao turns out as well. Backing off.
Like if that's the case, then Polinair's going to have the advantage in A.
Well, we'll see.
Meanwhile, RSTC's Minotaur's capping C. They sent Minotaur to open water.
Interesting, I see that.
Against the Zhao.
As Sparrow does finally make his way into B. Warplanes Tiger takes a big hit there early. He needs that smoke now. There he goes. Here comes Crater's smoke. But he's already got more Hindenburg shells coming in. A lot more shells coming in. This is going to hurt a little bit. It could have been a lot worse. He pops a heal. He'll be back up around 40k in a moment. Now there's some torps going into that smoke.
Oh, no, they're not going to connect with any. Wait, they might connect with... No. Wait, yes. Oh my, that's a lot of torpedoes.
Yeah.
They just all popped up at once. Sakura Uchi is going to take one.
Yep, I see it.
That's 15k. Meanwhile, Minotaur is still going in for that sea cap. It's only a Zhao, and Zhao is too far north to have an effect.
Yeah, they can't spot the Minnow. They can't see him, so they can't get reliable shots on him.
Mm-hmm. But also, Sakuruchi in the Zhao is taking heavy... He's down to half health.
Sakuruchi is getting beat up here. Yeah, he's getting beat up here. Zhao doesn't like HE shells either, especially that quarter pin stuff you get off of Hindenburg.
Most of what you do in Zao needs to be not taking
Yeah.
hits because you can't take it. You don't survive.
Warplanes Tiger coming out of the smoke, turning out now, trying to avoid some of the incoming fire and go back dark. But
He is spotted now, but he is.
the planes are keeping him lit.
Hmm.
As they start to back off a little bit, that'll help. Well, RSTC going up 2 caps pretty quickly here. Still early, 5 minutes gone, but their Zal's beat up a little bit.
They also have an air advantage on the C cap. Both sides are. Yeah, actually, Zao is the lowest health ship on the board right now.
Zao is the lowest health ship on the board,
RSTC
yes.
side. But they have A cap, so they don't need to make a move right now. They're actually pretty good. Considering their ship composition, they're pretty balanced in terms of what they need.
Ooh,
like
Niflheim
PSV
just took a
and
decent hit.
RSTC in the north.
Niflheim just took a big hit.
Yeah. He's also too close to their team. Des Moines, who was that who got away? Warplanes? If Warplanes Tiger comes back to this island from the north, he can radar the Des Moines and they can kill it.
Well, the Zal's spotted again. Warplanes
And
did
he's
get
doing
away.
that. Des Moines is now coming back. He will soon get in radar range. Niflheimer's stuck.
Yeah, Warplanes
There's also torpedoes in them, but they're spotted.
Warplanes is looping around back what's behind the island cover here. He's way up on the A line.
Which is fine, because he can finish the Des Moines and then maybe the Zao.
More shots going in on Sakaruchi here. He's pretty exposed back there. These look like Yamato shells coming in.
Those that they are. The Zao hitting the brakes. Barn door stop right there. Actually, can Japanese ships do that? I don't know if they have.
I don't know. Warplanes Tiger spotted by planes, but destroying those fighters very quickly as he moves down to try and get some island cover. Darth Crater's gearing is in B4 and looks like he's setting up to try and move into the cap. They've just now spotted the other gearing. Polliner, they know he's not in the cap now. As Niflheim is coming around the edge of the island. Wow, this could be bad. This could be exciting here. I don't know if Niflheim's going to continue to push or if he's going to pull up the brakes. It looks like he's going to hit the brakes.
Yeah, see, if he does, he would have broadsides and warplanes, but it'd also be bow on to a Yamato. And
I thought warplanes was going to turn to port. Looked like he was going to turn to
starboard.
starboard.
Warplanes was going to go further along the A line to get broadsides on those cruisers. Because
Warplanes just right now just trying to get up close to this island so he can avoid taking fire. He is turning to starboard, so he and Niflheim will be bow to bow in a moment.
He did lose too much damage moving in.
Ooh, big shells coming in, but he's okay.
They dropped too short.
Yep. Warplanes Tiger and Niflheim having a staring contest around this island at A as Darth Crater starts to flip it for PSV.
But Warplanes knows he can't move too far forward because
neither one of them can.
Is also pulling west. Torpedoes are in the water.
Niflheim is kind of hosed because serious business is up there too. He can't go around that island or he'll get Yamato'd.
And he can't back up because there's a Hindenburg over there.
Yeah. Darth Crater will cap A here on behalf of PSV.
However, Niflheimer does have shots on Captain Jack Spear. He's just landing HE shells all around the B cap.
Yeah, he does from that position.
They're very long range shots, so they're not they're not accurate, and by that I mean like none of them are connecting. But they are forcing Captain Jack to move.
Well, Sparrow is kind of wedged in there. He's going to have to make some moves here.
Meanwhile, the C cap, it looks like RSTC is actually retreating.
Pulliner's back onto A now.
Montana and Zao are moving south to get a
spotted momentarily, bailing out. Is he bailing out?
No.
No, he's stopping.
Yeah, no.
He's stopped. Niflheim is going to have torps coming in on him. Niflheim has torps.
He's still in radar range.
Well, they haven't popped it. Crater's hugging the side of the cap there, holding it back. Probably spotted by planes. There's a bit of a fighter duel going on behind him. Yep, there goes his AA, so he's spotted.
Is in serious trouble. No, he's
40K.
He might dodge those torpedoes. He might dodge those torpedoes, though. By the way, torpedoes.
Yeah, torpedoes, yeah. See, you got to tell me these things. Business looks like he's going to take one in the stern. No! Ooh. Sneaks right down the starboard side.
Yamato best drifting boat.
That's right. Yamato beats. Crater does bag A.
He's going to take the second one, though.
PSV slowly closing the gap here as we get close to the halfway mark of the match. Still only about 40-50 points separating these teams. No kills yet. PSV down on overall team health, about 50k. Not insurmountable.
Yeah, but they do have a cap advantage, and they're about to come on.
Do have a cap advantage, but Polliner continuing to be a nuisance at A, continuing to contest. Crater's hanging around the top end of the cap, though. He's about to be back into it, which will hold back Polliner's flip.
Actually, Captain Jack has now been forced to directly engage from his position. So he's starting to lose HP that he couldn't afford to lose.
Well, we'll see. He does still
And
have...
Useless might take a torpedo here.
As long as they
Okay, that's plane drop torp.
As long as they continue to hit Sparrowed with HE, he can heal most of that back.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like in the south, Zhang 0428 is about to step into the C cap.
Sparrow did just take a decent hit there. They've got Polliner spotted again. Sparrow has switched targets. Is firing at the gearing now.
Too late though. They cap. Polarnic finishes the cap.
Well, we've been focusing all on A, but C has not gone wanting.
Yeah, Sashio is retreating slowly, but Zhao is moving up.
Zhang is about to get into the top end of C and start capping that as
He's
well,
also
back by Montana.
broadsiding 2 cruisers.
Why are you doing this, sir?
Why?
Well,
you had all your HP.
Admittedly, Zhao doesn't want to stop and go bow on any more than Hindenburg does.
No, but it can pull it off better.
Sparrow continuing to be under focus fire here from Niflheim. HE cells just pouring in.
Yeah, serious business might go down next. He's on the HE fire.
Yeah, business is definitely now in trouble, stuck on the map edge.
It looks like business is closed for the day.
I feel like their best play there would have been to drive business around the corner into Niflheim's face and crush him like a worm, but that's not what they did.
Yeah. But he got pushed back by torpedoes and stuck.
Business is healing, but he's on 2 fires.
He needs to finish Sakurichi, but I don't see it. Zhao clipped him. That wasn't enough.
He's got to get one more salvo off. I don't think it's going to happen.
We'll see.
Nope. Oh, he does get one more salvo off.
There's the shots.
Coming in directly astern of the Zhao. You tell me how they do.
Maybe? 2,500.
Yeah, we lost the Zhao.
He's down to 2,500.
Okay.
Oh, that's not good. He's really low.
A is contested. C is flipping. PSV down a ship and 200
Tiger
points
is getting
down.
shot by Polliner. Oh no, Warplanes Tiger's stuck now. No, he's the one in the bad position.
Tiger is in a bit of a bad position here.
But I think he
popped back up.
Polliner. But Sakurichi's now moving up to kill Des Moines, and he's up to 3,300.
All right, Tiger's got some good hard cover again. Sakurichi's low, 3,300.
Take some shot from the gearing and. Where's that Zhao?
Big health advantage for RSTC right now.
Where's GameWiz?
Ooh, War Eagles Montana is also low as they succeed in resetting Zhang's cap points down at C.
Wong Spammer takes 30,000 just now. Oh, Captain Jack took a torpedo.
Sparrowed is out. Man. Yep, Gearing got good torps into him, and they've lost sight of the Zhao, who's easily their best chance to get a kill, and they can't see him.
Wait, it's fine. It's fine. He's dead.
Eat a torp?
Hey.
Yep, eats a torp.
Okay.
PSV still down a ship and down on points. Less than 8 minutes to play here.
Caps.
Well, no, they're the only ones ticking up points right now on caps.
Oh.
Both A and C are contested.
So if they can kill Useless, they might pull out the A cap. The Earth Crater spotted. Zhao is also spotted.
The trick is that as a team, RSTC is much healthier. They don't have any obvious targets to kill easily. Crater
still have both their battleships, so they can still get cross shots.
Crater had to get off of A, so that'll hold the points where they're at. About 130 points separate these two teams here.
RSTC doesn't need to worry about getting by a battleship as much because there's no crossfire. There's just cruisers, HE fire, and you don't have to worry about HE shells as much when you're angling. I mean, sure you don't want them to hit you, but it's not going to hurt as much as an AP shell.
Warplanes Tiger
Tiger is also in a bad position.
Well, he keeps backing up to use his guns, and then they lob Republic shells in over at him, and usually land a few.
Niflheimer's accelerating, and it looks like he's going for the Des Moines kill.
Who?
Niflheimer.
Well, we'll
see. Or is
he
trying to get to the island? It's hard to say. Yeah, Zhang's about to get C-cap. Oh, he's spotted again.
Niflheim is not spotted. He was spotted, but it looks like Tiger's
gets the C. Yes.
Yes, he does.
Okay. C-caps for PSV.
Tiger's getting his guns around.
Wong Spammer's in trouble.
Darth Crater getting back into A here will slowly, in a moment, freeze RSTC's points with 6 minutes to play.
They're going to need it because Wong Spammer's going down. I think.
Well, War Eagle and Wong Spammer are both quite low. Niflheimer has pulled the brakes. We're having the Des Moines staring contest. As
they can hard spot each other. They can't move.
So Darth Crater's going to cap A because they sent Polliner to B. So they're going to trade caps here.
Okay, but they're going to get B.
Oh, they're going to get B. There's no one to
They
stop
would have
them.
gotten it anyway, because Yamato's in the way.
PSV closes the
Zhao
gap
coming
now.
back to finish. If anything, they need those ships north, because Gameways, there's now two 1v1 duels. And by that, I mean, Niflheimer's about to get shots on Gameways, and Warplane Tiger can't help him, which is not good, because a Zhao versus a Hindenburg can end pretty badly.
5 minutes to play, and PSV owns all the caps. That's a situation that'll change momentarily, but for now, it's affording them the ability to close this gap.
Get as many points as they can out of that.
As Tiger and Niflheim finally give up at the staring contest and start shooting at each other, but
he's going for it.
Not really happening.
Tiger
Nobody can hit anything.
Knock out some of those. Actually, if he knocks out DM's turrets, he gets an advantage there.
Right, but he can't. He
like
can't. There you go. He wasn't actually hitting anything. He's now shooting at the extreme end of the bow, and he can't get shells around the island.
Not great.
Yeah, they can't.
That Zhao did not trade well.
RSTC into B and to C now, stopping those points, trying to flip those caps. PSV will be able to reset the points at C, possibly. Yes, they did.
Or Saber.
PSV the lead changes. PSV moves out into the lead with about 4 minutes to play here, but it's a very, very narrow lead. 4 points separate these two teams, basically.
I think I could see them sending Gameways north to help against Niflheimer. Oh, that's a weird standoff. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, this bizarro standoff at A has just been developing all game and really hasn't gone anywhere. It's very, very strange. Hindenburg's got Zaltorps coming in, but none of those will land. Hindenburg's reorienting himself. It looks like he's trying to get into cap.
Warplanes Tiger's going for it.
Ooh, Gameways has got Republic shells coming in, but he's clear. What, is Tiger going to go ram him or something? I'm not sure.
No, he's going to try to knock out the turrets without exposing himself to Hindenburg and then finish him off that way.
Well, RSTC moves back into the lead, but it's a very, very narrow lead. Nope.
Ouch. Didn't happen. Well, Zhao is screwed.
He's not completely screwed, but it's going to be bad because
he doesn't have torps.
I'm not sure I like this play. I'm not sure why he's doing this. He can't. An American Piercing beating the crap out of GamerWiz right here.
Doesn't have the DPS. He's also getting Republic.
And there he goes.
Or Yamato.
Cruiser standoff at A ends badly for PSV. It looks as if they're going to drop this game, unfortunately. RSTC within a handful of points of victory here now, and I just don't see a way that PSV is going to come back from it. They're not even gaining points right now. They have no caps. And
War Eagle looks like he's
they have a gearing duel, but Poliner's up on HP. And he's also got friendly cruiser support, whereas Crater does not. Crater is going to be out, and when he goes, game's going to end before Crater dies, I think. Yep, there it is. Woo, close game to the end.
Rip
but NA's win streak ends at 3 as Asia moves back out to a 4-3 lead in the best of 9.
Okay, well, let's see where this goes. We have, so